up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that?
Hi Sunshine, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Mwende Kituma. I shoot many videos on 1,000,001 things. So today I want us to talk about 8 things I wish I personally learned earlier before 2022 or before the time I'm shooting this video. So as usual, let's go straight to the video. The first thing is, no one is coming to save you. And the second part of the quote says, because you're perfectly capable of saving yourself. Let me tell you, if I had learned this in my early teen years or my late teens or my early 20s, it would have saved me a lot of time, a lot of confusion, a lot of digressing, or just being comfortable and stagnation. So you need to understand that any point that you are in life, no one is coming to save you. You need to save yourself. You know the problem that you're going through. You know the situation that you're in. You put yourself in that situation. You know how you can get yourself out. You just need to push yourself. So a disclaimer I'd like to put is, yes, you can ask someone for help. No one is amazing or an island who can do everything. Ask someone for help. But you see, asking for help also entails you taking it upon yourself and pushing yourself out of your comfort zone to speak to someone. So don't live like an island, but don't sit down and think that someone is going to come and save you and you're going to get a miracle. I blame TV for that. You know, TV taught us a thing for, there's a girl, there's a guy, the guy comes and swoops the girl, you know, all her problems disappear, Prince Charming, like Disney. I blame Disney, in all honesty, and some Nigerian movies, if you used to watch Nigerian movies. But save yourself, because no one is coming to save you. That's number 1. Number 2, every challenge, hard time, and pain you endure will turn into strength, resilience, and blessings. I don't know if I'm the only one who's noticed, before a particular blessing comes, you go through a lot of pain. Like, you just go through confusion. You see the way they say, you have to kiss a few frogs before you meet your prince. Again, referring to Disney. But you have to, sometimes you need to go through a few things to build your character. And for those of us who believe in God, like, you've even read people like Job. He was amazing. He went through hell and back and got everything back. And it didn't, if you look at it from a perspective of a human being, it didn't make sense why he had to go through that. But at the end of the day, his blessings were brought and they were multiplied more than they were. So I need to encourage you right now, the challenges you go through, they build your character. Trust me, they build your character, and eventually they give you strength, they give you resilience, and they turn into blessings. Anytime you're going through something, ask yourself, what am I learning from this situation? Or what has God been trying to tell me I need to improve on, but I'm not working on, so He will not elevate me to the next level. So that's number 2. Number 3, don't expect people who are not honest with themselves to be honest with you. Hey, this is very, very, very true. You know, there are people who lie to themselves. And when I say, you know, there are these types of lies, especially when it comes to the confident community, like, you know, just I feel good, I look amazing, and eventually you start believing that. That's a different category. Those people who genuinely lie, those people who lie, like, they're with you and they're asking you to help them in their lives. If they're willing to lie and they lie to themselves, you cannot expect such people to be honest with you. If you're relying on such people to give you feedback, or relying on such people to give you facts, or to be your references, or to be your friends, I need you to tell you, like, you need a wake-up check. Like, these are not the people you need, and this is not what you need right now. Like, they cannot be honest with you because they lie to themselves. Number 4, you don't owe anyone an explanation or a justification. I need to repeat that. You do not owe anyone an explanation or a justification. I read somewhere a quote. It was saying, when a man says no, it's the end of a conversation. When a woman says no, it's a beginning of a negotiation. I do not understand this too. Like, no is a complete sentence. It is a word. It is enough. You don't need to justify your things. And most of the time I came to realize, like I mentioned in my previous video, when you start reaching that point of self-love and you want to elevate your life and you're willing to demand for more and ask for more, the people you have been surrounding yourself with become uncomfortable, and they keep questioning, and they need you to keep justifying and explaining, why are you doing this? Why do you want this? Why do you want to earn more salary? Why do you need a salary increment? Why do you need to go back to school? Why do you want to move out? Why are you restricting the amount of people you hang out? Why do you need to have a small inner circle? Why do you need to do online courses to improve your personality? Why? Like, people keep asking why. I need to tell you, you do not need to justify yourself to anyone. The only person you need to justify or explain is to yourself. As you go through whatever you're going through, as you plan whatever you're planning, you need to explain to yourself so that you understand, research and what. But everyone else, no. Some people don't even need to be told what you're doing. To be quite honest, you need to just, like I mentioned in my video, categorize your people and your friends and acquaintances and use the right words. Your co-workers don't need to understand why you're doing another course online so that you can get a better job, a better promotion, why you're applying for jobs. They need to understand that. You need to understand and no one else does. That's number 4. Number 5, do not argue with people who go out of their way to misunderstand you. Let me a second to just digest that. There are a group of people who go out of their way to misunderstand you. Like, you tell them, oh my God, today you look nice. They're like, so you mean the other days I never used to look nice? They're like, guys, that's not what I said. But you're misconstruing my words and you're turning them to suit a particular narrative that you have. That's not what I said. That's not what I mean. And I move on. So it says, starve them with silence. You don't have to argue with these people because they get joy. People, you tell them something and they go out of their, oh my God, you say, let me give another example. I can't live, let me guess of a place, let me think. I can't live in Syokimau because it's too far. Now they're like, so you're trying to say, I live in a village, in a rural area. I live where there's no development. You're like, I didn't say. And most of the time, these people end up projecting whatever insecurities they have on you. Those ones are like, do you, boo, do you. So identify those people. Again, categorizing your people. Identify those people. Do not argue with them. Like, just silence them. So you say, you look nice today. They're like, yesterday I didn't look nice. So like, I don't know, move on. Like, avoid these people, avoid those people. And silence them, starve them. Don't feed into arguments, because I've come to realize you will never win that argument. And wherever you leave that conversation, the next time now, they elevate the amount of things they want to talk wrongly about what you've said. Like, they elevate what you want to misunderstand. And the more you talk to them, the more avenues you give them to misunderstand and change your words and do the same to other people using your name. Ignore them. Number 6, life is too short to live for the weekend. Oh my God. Especially when you're working Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, you're just like, oh my God, the weekend, can the weekend come? So I want to tell you, for 2022, like, don't try to have enjoyment during only at the weekend. Like, try and make each and every day to be a good day. It will be very hard because, meet different people, different circumstances, different situations. People react differently to different things. But, like, go out of your way to purposely decide you're going to have an amazing day. So that by the time the weekend is coming, you've had such an amazing week, it's only adding to a high. If you plan on just having fun only on the weekends, or the weekends is like your escape, or that's when you're happy, you'll be happy for those 2 days, and by Tuesday, you'll be worn out. Wednesday, you're dying. Thursday, you're a ghost. Friday, you're like, oh my God. Then you repeat the cycle. So try as much as possible. Go out of your way to make sure you have a good day each and every day. Number 7. It's very simple. You don't need to make big announcements. I know with social media, everyone makes an announcement. Guys, I bought a car. Guys, I got a job. Guys, this is Bay. Insert Bay here. Like, the social media culture is all about big announcements. It's like, if you don't announce it on social media, it didn't happen in real life. And that's not true. You can be making big moves, but necessarily you don't have to feel the need to share that. Like, you can share if that's what you want, but it's not a requirement. It's the same way when you're applying for a job, you're required to put your CV and you're required to have your cover letter, but you're not required to have a very good email just saying good morning and thank you. You don't have to reply to rejection letters. You don't have to reply to emails, but if you do, to be fine. If you don't want, it's okay. It's the same situation with this social media. Like, you don't have to make big announcements. Work silently on your dreams, and then eventually when they become too big to ignore, everyone will see that and you'll be like, oh. Sometimes, like the video I mentioned about the self-love, like, you don't need to announce to people, guys, I'm starting to love myself. Now, when you announce to people, they start measuring you according to their particular standards. You see, when someone measures you according to their standards, you never meet their standards. Let me be quite honest. Like, you'll always fall, a bit low, or you can be exceeding, but most of the time you fall low because people now have, expectations. Oh my god, you've been saying you're losing weight. It's been 6 months. I can't see the change. Oh my god, you've been saying you're moving out. You're still living with your parents. Like, I can't see. Oh my god, you've been saying you're traveling. You're only traveling to Nakuru. But you see, if you have those goals for yourself, internalize them, work on them, and then share them. Like, don't announce them, just share them. People will be like, damn, this chick lost weight. Damn, this chick gained weight. Damn, this chick started loving herself. Damn, she's been traveling. Oh my god, she got the promotion. So that's it. Number 8, celebrate all your wins. I know it sounds a bit conflicting with number 7, but this is any win that you have, from the smallest to the largest. Like, celebrate it. Like, you are able to wake up on time for a whole week. Like, your alarm, you change from having 7 alarms per day to having now 3, or having just 1. That's a very big win you need to celebrate. You are able to finally express yourself and tell someone no, and walk away and not feel like you're crying without your voice shaking. That is an amazing win. So celebrate all the wins that you have, no matter how big, no matter how small. Because again, when it comes to social media culture, we only celebrate the big things, like, promotions, getting a boyfriend, getting engaged, buying a car, traveling outside the country. Like, no one wants to celebrate the small things, the addictions that you've been suffering. Oh my god, you've finally been able to stay 1 week sober. Celebrate, clap for yourself and feel happy. So that's it. Those are 8 things that I wish I had learned sooner, and I hope you'll be able to implement in 2022. Let me know down below if there's anything I've missed out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.